I'm so embarrassed to say that it took me so long to finally get a lapel mic um, because I work in audio. Anyway, welcome back. My name is Carly the Pilot, Carly T, Carly Thompson, so on and so forth. It's good to have you guys back. And if this is your first time viewing the channel, this channel is all about how emotions, thoughts, and money tie together. Before I hop into my 3 points of the day, I'm going to talk about a couple things that I've been up to lately. Of course, I've been working. Of course, I've been looking at coins, trying to see if I can get them graded now at this point, and studying the process on that. I've also been making sure that I'm learning more about finances through podcasts like Erica Taught Me, of course, still keeping track of like Chris Sane content, as well as Ashley Fox and all these other cool channels and things that I follow. Guys, I'm getting ready to go back to school, and I can't say that I'm not nervous. It's gonna totally change up my schedule. I'm probably gonna be even more tired than I already am, but I'm gonna make it work. Now, let's not hesitate any longer. Let's go ahead and get into these points here. Point 1, don't spend it if you don't have it. Don't do it. This is where it's key to pay attention to your spending and make sure to block off money for personal expenses, things that you want. And if you don't have money in your personal expense account, checking, savings, so on, set aside, whatever the case may be, I would highly recommend waiting until you do. Especially here in America or any culture that is influenced by Western civilization. Of course, we are so highly wrapped up in consumer culture. It's super hard not to be, so no one is to really blame here. Advertising and marketing in countries like America is amazing. So of course, anytime we see anything pop up in our feed, commercials, and it's just hard not to go for that item because they're usually targeted towards you and the things that you like. However, like I said, if you don't have the bill money, if you don't have that money in the personal expense account, the cash set aside, please be mindful and don't do it yet until you have it. And then once you come to that point, is that something that you really want, or is it something that you really need, or are you just trying to impress other folks? Kind of have to think about that. There's the whole psychological thing behind all of that. This brings me to point 2. For point 2, we're talking about the compound effect, which is essentially putting one foot in front of the other, building your house brick by brick, basically making sure to take the small steps at your pace that you can to get to that larger, successful end result. I love this subject so much. I've touched on it before. I will probably continuously touch on it just to refresh the fact that I want you guys to stay encouraged, to keep going, to keep pushing forward towards whatever it is that you're trying to go for, whether it be financial freedom, you're building your channel, building your business, get into a goal. You could be a gymnast trying to make it to the next level. You could be whatever it is that you're doing. The more that you practice, the more effort you put in, just little by little, you're depositing something into that bank, so to speak. You're making that little deposit into yourself, that investment to get better and to finally get to that goal that you're trying to accomplish. So please keep that in mind and keep going. I don't care if you stumbled, you gave up for a second and you want to get back on it because you can't stop thinking about it. If you can't stop thinking about it, I highly encourage you to, if you need to take a step back and rest, go for it. But please get yourself back in there when it's time. And this brings me to my final point, last but not least. So point 3 is really just something I'm throwing out here right now. I know, guys, that, like I said, for my younger folks, or for anybody that is shifting their perspective on finances, trying to get to the next level in their life, this is not sexy information. This is not something that is super appealing, super exciting. I understand that my channel probably isn't like, wow, action-packed. But what I can tell you is that this is the kind of stuff that I wish I was taught at a younger age. Honestly, when I had an income that I could have been putting towards building my future. And so I wouldn't have to be sitting here at my age now, working this hard. So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys now is that whether you're younger or you're just getting into this going for my goal journey, then hey, it's not fun information, but at the end of the day, this is something that can really, really, really set you up if you apply it, if you move forward on it, and if you keep believing in yourself. So please, never, ever, ever give up on yourself. I love you guys. I appreciate you showing support. I've seen the views incrementally grow on the channel. So I appreciate it. I know I don't post that much because I'm such a busy person as of right now, but I'm trying to make sure that I take the time to put out this content. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for checking me out. And I do have one quick little message before I wrap it up. This is highly unrelated to the content of this channel or this video in general, but I do have music that I just re-released. I had to take it down a couple years ago, but I re-released it again. And you can find me on pretty much any platform, from YouTube to Spotify to Apple Music to pretty much anywhere that you can listen to music. You can find me. It's under Carly the Pilot. I also make funny videos on TikTok as well as inspirational content, but mostly funny. Same handle, Carly the Pilot. And then, of course, there is this channel. So please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what it is that you're doing. Let's keep this positive. Let's keep it moving. So much love and appreciation to you guys. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.